My name is Evelyn Harper, 71 years old. And until 3 weeks ago, I thought I was just a broke widow living in a sagging farmhouse outside Des Moines, Iowa. I was wrong. I'm rich. Filthy, corn-fed rich. And my husband, Dale, made sure of that without ever saying a word. It started on a Tuesday, the kind of gray March morning where the wind cuts straight through your coat. I was sitting in the waiting room of Mercy One Clinic, flipping through a dog-eared People magazine from 2021, when my phone rang. The caller ID said Madison, my oldest granddaughter. "Grandma," she said, voice flat like she was reading a grocery list. "We're putting you in Willow Ridge Assisted Living. It's real nice. We already sold the farm to cover the deposit and your care. The closing's Friday. Love you. Bye." Click. 48 years I raised their mother, my only child, Laura. 48 years I've baked pies for their school fundraisers, kept this 240-acre farm running after Dale's tractor rolled on him in '09, and never once asked for a dime. And now Madison and her brother, Tyler, both pushing 30, were shipping me off like an old couch they couldn't sell on Facebook Marketplace. I just stared at the cracked screen until the nurse called, "Evelyn Harper?" Doctor said my heart was fine. Blood pressure a little high. Nothing a widow living alone can't expect. I smiled, nodded, paid my $12 copay, and took the senior shuttle home. The farmhouse smelled like coffee and old wood, same as always. I went straight to the bedroom Dale and I shared for 43 years. In the bottom drawer of his dresser, under his Sunday shirts that still carried the hint of his Old Spice, was the manila envelope he'd pressed into my hands 3 days before the accident. "Evie girl," he'd said, eyes twinkling the way they did when he was up to something. "If anything ever happens to me, wait till you're good and ready. Then open this. But only when you're ready to fight." I hadn't been ready. Not through the funeral, not through the casseroles, not through Laura's cancer 2 years later. Definitely not through the kids circling like buzzards the minute the will was read and they realized the farm was only worth about $1.2 million on paper. They walked in, noses wrinkled at the old lady smell, and stopped dead when they saw me at the head of the kitchen table in my Sunday dress, hair done, 6 pies cooling on the counter. "Grandma," Madison said, "what are you doing here? We told you we'd handle everything." I smiled the same smile I used when they were 6 and tried to lie about who ate all the cookies. "Sit down, babies. Pie's still warm." They sat, confused. Ruth Ann walked in wearing Carhartt and holding a stack of papers. Tyler tried to take charge. "Look, Grandma, this is for your own good. Willow Ridge has activities, nurses." Ruth Ann slid the mineral rights summary across the table. Madison frowned. "What's this?" "That," I said, cutting Tyler a slice of pecan, "is the reason your little fire sale closing isn't happening." I watched their faces as Ruth Ann explained, in slow farm girl English, that the farm couldn't be sold without the consent of Harper Family Holdings, LLC, and that the LLC belonged 100% to one Evelyn Marie Harper. Then she dropped the valuation report, $42.6 million and climbing. Tyler went fish belly white. Madison started crying those big influencer tears. "You can't," Tyler started. "I already did," I said. "The purported sale is void for fraud. The title company has been notified, your deposit money been returned, and just so we're clear, the North Quarter alone could fund Willow Ridge for every resident until Jesus comes back." Madison reached for my hand. "Grandma, we were trying to take